Good evening everybody, today we continue our never-ending crawl through Buckethead's Pike album series with Pike 58 Outpost. So, let's begin. Woo! Released April 30th, 2014, Pike 58 was the fourth and final Pike to be released that month alone, and at just under 29 minutes in length, it was the second shortest Pike album since the entire series began. The album begins with its title track, Outpost. 7.5 minutes that starts out dreamy, kicks into gear around 1.5 minutes in with some phase guitar, before going into some funky bass jamming. A thoroughly entertaining jam track, reminiscent of the days of Praxis and C2B3. Great stuff. Next up, the album's longest track at just over 11 minutes, Minor Domo. Buckethead continues the head-bobbing funky bass licks overlaid with glorious lead guitar and some outstanding solos. This is pure P-Funk, pure jamming, with multiple ideas, techniques and transitions thrown in. If this doesn't get your foot stomping, then nothing will. Glorious. Track 3, Electric Umbrella, is the album's shortest track at just under 3 minutes and carries on where the funk left off. Even though track 2 might have covered all the funk bases, Electric Umbrella still manages to bring some, even if it doesn't reach the same heights. Track 4, Pressed Pennies, changes direction with a slow, somewhat understated futurism cyberpunk style jam. It might not jump out or be as flashy as the previous tracks, but it's right up there with them for enjoyment. Subtle but effective. The album concludes with track 5, Look Through. The song continues with the same beat and style as the previous track, essentially feeling like a part 2 of the song. Heavy bass melodies with an outstanding drum track and excellent lead guitar that doesn't try to overpower the song. The song could have easily continued for another 5 minutes and not gotten old, and is a great way to end the album. Overall, Pike 58 from start to finish is easily one of the more enjoyable Pike albums out there. Going from foot-stomping funk to futurism, it has tons of personality and feels one of the more unique Pike albums alongside the likes of Telescape, where by the album's end you can't help but say that was different. After adding up the rating I gave for each track, it came to an outstanding 76%, which I categorise as very good. And even though it just missed out on getting the perfect 5 stars, it's an album I often revisit over albums that I do consider 5 stars. So what's your rating for Pike 58? To work out what percentage you give the album, rate each song out of 5 stars, add up your total and divide it by the total score possible, which for Pike 58 is 25. Then times it by 100. Buckethead's Outpost is a fantastic, futuristic, funked up ride.